Hey everyone, this is Stacy Van Gundy with Stacy Designs, helping you to love your home by teaching you how to paint fine finishes. And we are here. This is my vanity for my bathroom. We've got one coat of Vintage Market paint on it in Blue Heron. And we are ready to do the second coat. I'm just giving I dumped it into this container. It had a little issue in the shipping. And so I dumped it in here to say, let me turn down my sound because, and we're live in my group, and I'm also live on YouTube. So, hi, YouTube. I have not been live in a hot minute, and it's not going to happen if I'm not happening. That's the way it is. I need to do this, and I keep waiting until all the stars are aligned. And let me say, exit. I don't know why it's little. I don't know why it's little. There we go. There's comments. Okay, and I should have went the other direction, I think, but for some reason I went this way. I don't know why. Anyway, we've got one coat of Blue Heron on here. This is Vintage Market paint. I am in love with this paint. I'm just going to say I'm in love with this paint. This is a vanity, so, and it's chalk paint, but this is a really nice chalk paint, I have to say. It's not that chalky. I did some smaller pieces with it, but this is the first larger piece I did. And to give you a recap before we start painting, I'm going to show you what did I do with it. I filled in the nail holes, and I will be adding these glorious handles. Are they not gorgeous? I think they are beautiful. If you're watching, please say hello because, whenever I go live on my phone, it never likes to show me anything. So, I don't know. So please comment. Please let me know you're here. I'm giving this a stir. Chalk paint does tend to separate a little bit. I have a couple brushes that I'm going to use. This is, goodness, I am so clumsy today. Been dropping stuff for 2 days. I've been clumsy. If I don't fall off my chair during this live, hi Renee from Rainy Day Vintage. Hello. This is, I believe, it is a pixie dust paint. This is a paint pixie brush. I also love these from the craft store. You can get these at Michael's Hobby Lobby. You can even get these at Home Depot now. Over by the artist brush. They have some artist brushes too in the paint store. But see how skinny they are? And they're nylon. And what they work really well for, and you'll see me use them, and you can get a 3-pack of this size, and then this size, and then you can get a 1-inch, which I don't have, but that's what you can get. And I think they're like $5. If you go and get them from Michael's, they sell them in 2 spots. They sell them with the artist brushes, and then they sell them with the craft stuff. Buy them from the craft area. They're like $2 cheaper. Don't buy them in the artist aisle. Same thing, just a different brand. And so I'll use this a lot when I'm digging in. I want to get this corner, and I don't want a big old gooped up mess of paint. They're also great for faux finishing. And then I always have an angle brush. I just grabbed this one. It could be a little bigger to clean up my edges because this particular cabinet is a smooth, we're going for a smooth finish. I hope you can hear me. Um, what else? Oh, because I left my mic inside. So we're getting it done. This is called Stacy Needs to Get Things Done instead of messing around with all the things. I'm trying to see which way this needs to go. It needs to go this way, this way, this way. Okay. So I'm going to start out and we're just going to start painting. People, we're going to paint. And this one I'm doing smooth because this goes in my bathroom. And my bathroom, I did a absolutely great tip. I'm glad you like that. Yeah, you have lots of things called Get It Done. I know. I used to have a sign that says, remember the signs from the South that said, Get Her Done? And everybody said that. What was that? Jeff Foxworthy used to say that. Get her done. And I just follow around and then I'll come back the normal. But because this is smooth, I'm trying really hard to um, follow with the grain and do like long swoops. I don't normally do a smooth finish with chalk paint. I did apply a primer because this was in my bathroom. It was wood. It was like a dark wood. So I applied a shellac primer to it and then I sanded it. And then I applied one coat of vintage market paint and then I sanded it. I really like this paint. They have an all-in-one paint, but I didn't order the all-in-one paint. I ordered this, so that's what we're using. And I don't normally use chalk paint on furniture. I mean, oh goodness gracious, use it on furniture all the time. I don't normally use it on cabinetry, but there's a couple reasons why I decided that this would work. See, and then I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to get that so I don't have anything out in the open. I don't have anything like, you know how your edges will kind of get more paint than you want? And this is super soft. They also work great for glazes. I'm just gonna did you know, oh, by the way, so I just learned this. When you roll, so like I'm painting this, and I'm painting it like this, and I'm putting it on, and I'm brushing it, right? I'm brushing it. Well, in the cabinet, in the trim industry, for all these years, we've been doing this, but I didn't know what it was called. So we brush it on like this, okay? And then I can take, and you can roll it. If I want to roll this, I can roll it with like a roller. And then you take your brush, and I'm barely, is it barely or barely? Touching it. And I just go like this over it. That apparently has a name. And what it does is if you roll it, it makes it look not rolled, not all orange peely. But apparently that's called tipping. All these years, I had no idea that's what it was called, is tipping. So, and The reason why I'm not doing this in anything more than a straight paint is one, with the gold hardware, I may end up adding a little gold wax. But I did this in my bathroom, and my bathroom has, I did like a faux silk finish in there, grass cloth faux silk, and then I did a stencil on top of it. We learned how to do it in my membership group. It was last month's tutorial. And it has like a champagne stencil that kind of resembles, I'm going to go ahead and do this one here, down here, since I'm here. It kind of resembles the Queen of Spain. And then we'll just do this again. And I really like how it seems to stay open pretty good. It doesn't seem to dry as quick. I mean, that's a lot of area to cover with chalk paint. If you've used chalk paint, you understand that that's quite a little bit of area to cover and have it wet. And then I'll just take, I might even add a little, I just am trying to keep the drippy drips. Trying to keep the drippy drips. And I can sand it too. I'm probably going to wax this. Oh, back to what I was doing. Back to what I was talking about. The reason why is, even though this is, I would never use chalk paint, any kind of chalk paint in my kitchen cabinets, but I would use it on my bathroom vanity. This vanity is a powder bath. It doesn't have any, there's no shower in there. It's just a powder bath, just a commode. And we'll say that's the fancy term for toilet, commode. And the only other thing that's in there is a sink, this vanity, and that's it. So that's why I think that this would work. If it was a shower, I would probably, you could use it if it had a shower, but I would prime it, which I guess I did prime this, but I would have to top coat it with something other than wax. And I really like wax. If I'm going to use chalk paint, I'm going to use wax. I just like the look of it. Otherwise, I might as well use something different. So that's my 2 cents. I think the main thing when it comes to painting is, I took one of my first classes that I took. He said to me, many roads lead to Rome, which basically means there's a lot of ways to do stuff. And sometimes there's a lot of ways. If I put a finish out there and I said, how do you do this? How would you do this? I bet that I could have at least a dozen different things telling me, different people saying, oh, do it this way. Here's the recipe. go down. I hope my head is not in your way. There we go. I'm going to make you sick. I know. Oh, I'm so excited to get this vanity done. My husband is like, he's like, when is the bathroom going to be done? Oh, and then I got to get gold faucets. So there's a lot of champagne and gold going on in this bathroom. So that is basically how I do it. I just go long strokes. I'll open the drawers and do the inside. These drawers come off. If it was like a cabinetry, I would take them off. But, and then let's bite in up there. I'm just trying to, obviously I can sand it, but I try not to sand. Just because I love it when I do something and I sand the primer and I sand the second coat and I do that last coat and it's like perfect and I can just do the wax over it. So there's my tip for the day. This is going to be like the shortest live ever. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I'm going to keep painting the bottom and I will show you what it looks like when it's back in the bathroom. And my Decor Artist Club is open. If you're interested, I will put the link down below in the comments. We do a downloadable tutorial every month that you can watch. Hi, Christy. Hi, Christy. And it's usually a sample and then a piece of furniture. So a piece of furniture or a wall or what have you. So super fun. I think the ladies that are in there get a lot out of it. We also troubleshoot our businesses on anything that you need help with. Paint finishes, client issues, customer issues, how to bid, just whatever you need. Whatever you need, we do. So every month is a little different. And I'd love to have anybody in there who's interested. I'll put the link down below. I think it's like, I think it's 30, I'm not sure, 27 a month. So if you're interested in that, I would love to have you. And Christy's going to be at the, Christy has a booth. Christy's on here, and Christy is having a booth at the Pinners Conference in Texas. She has a booth for her chain jewelry and teaching people how to do chain jewelry. And I have a workshop. I do not have a booth, but I have a workshop where I'm going to be teaching how to do a geode art piece. And so you can purchase tickets to that, and that'll be super fun. I'm super excited to teach you guys how I do my art pieces. And yes, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to keep painting this, but rather than bore you with the same thing, I'm going to turn it and I'm going to paint the sides the same way I painted this. And maybe I'll do a live doing the install. I bet Jason would enjoy that, would enjoy me showing him doing the plumbing. So thank you much. Have a great rest of the day. I hope you had a great Memorial Day. And thank you so much. You have a $5 off code. Yes, so do I. Yes, I know. It was so nice of them to give those to us. Thank you, Christy. I'll see everybody later. Bye-bye.